Oh, wow, that was a very satisfying neck crack. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We have returned.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to go fucking shove this parasail up its ass.
Yeah. We've procured new drinks. Kurt, did you just freshen up yours?
This is basically just Crown Royale with a splash of ginger ale.
Perfect. And as I said to Kurt, I've made a grasshopper. It looks like green paint, but it tastes like delicious.
You buy, like, I need to, like...
This week I took a couple trips to the liquor store to get some shit.
Yeah, like, one of these days I'm gonna, like, buy, like, a bar. You know, like...
Mm-hmm.
Drop $200-300 at the liquor store and just get the staples I need. To, like,
I feel like it's... Yeah. I think it's either put together a big list and then go, but the way I've done it is just maybe lay down $30, $30 to $50 once a week, take a trip, and as you'll figure out what you need as you do it. Because like I realize if I'm just gonna keep collecting and make a fucking bigger bar each time, like now I need Aperol and maybe chartreuse, and I definitely need a vermouth if I want to make any fucking cocktail.
Yeah, vermouth
so it's
is common.
So it's just continuing more and more shenanigans.
Yeah. Well, basically, my tactic has been like, you know, I know what I like, and I'll buy the specific alcohol I need in the mixers, and then ride that for a month or so.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, what's pushing me? Oh, this asshole. Are you mad? Yeah, I my approach to drinks is the same as my approach to guns. In this game, I just want to get them all. I never know if they're good or not, but I just want to fucking try them out.
Right.
Like yesterday, when we were doing the slam, I realized that was when I bought Campari. And I realized Campari is like super bitter after a couple seconds.
Yeah.
It's
like fucking Unicum. Jesus.
I told the guys at the liquor store, I'm like, do you guys have Unicum? He's like, what is that? I'm like, it's, I said it was Hungarian. I'm not sure about that.
It is the national drink of Hungary, yes.
Okay, yes. It's like Hungarian Jaeger. And they use it as a fucking health tonic. He's like, write it down. I'll put it on the catalog. We'll order some in. I'm like, yeah, you will.
My mother brought me back Unicum from Hungary. She was in Budapest recently for it was my sister's graduation trip, and I drank some of that at New Year's, and I was like, it's not bad. Like, you take the first sip of your Unicum, and you're like, oh, that didn't have bad, and then like 5 seconds later, the bitterness hits, and you're like, oh god, what the fuck?
My insides are being healed. It's like drinking a swarm of nanobots. Yeah. The fuck?
No bueno.
No Bono.
Admit that you hate Bono. I hate him. He hangs around all the time, and then we order pizza, and he doesn't kick in, but that because he's not hungry, and then he has 4 slices. Oh, 30 Rock. You had many an amazing joke, although a lot of them were topical for the era, and I feel like it's not going to age super well.
I weirdly had that same thought. Oh god, I hit myself with a grenade. I had the same thought today. I'm like, you know, I'm looking at the best like sitcoms of the generation, and you know, 30 Rock, yes, but also 30 Rock, no.
Yeah,
because it just didn't age well.
Well, like if you remember the time and like you understand the references being made, it's hysterical. But my girlfriend, who is, you know, just a little tiny bit younger than I am, but there's the generational divide there. We're riding that border.
It's when did you learn cursive in school or not?
Yeah. She doesn't understand. Like, I have to. Sometimes they'll make a joke on that show, and I'll laugh pretty uproariously, and she won't, and I'll turn to her and be like, "Do you know what that is?" And she'll be like, "No," and I have to explain to her, who the fuck Colin Powell is.
Right. It's just something you should know. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's another lob. That's a corrosive lob.
So there are a few timeless jokes in there, but a lot of it is topical humor, which is always a risky gambit for a show because it'll be well received at the time, but it won't age particularly well.
Yeah.
And for the most part, I think the series has aged well. I wouldn't call it timeless. I think there's going to come a point where you're like, oh, well, yeah, that is. But I think for the most part, it stands the test of one of the better sitcoms of that generation because there's not a whole lot of competition. Like How I Met Your Mother is kind of divisive, but I enjoyed it. The Big Bang Theory is the normie sitcom of that era.
Yep. All right.
You had Parks and Rec, which is
Parks and Rec, which was
The Office if The Office were funny.
Aha. Yeah.
The Office, some people love The Office. I never saw the appeal, but
yeah. Yeah, that's weird. The Office just became almost its own status symbol. It didn't even matter. I don't know how much. That's a weird, disingenuous thing to say, but I'm gonna fucking say it anyway. I'm I wonder how much people actually enjoyed The Office.
My stepbrothers enjoy The Office quite a bit. And I was talking with them. I never got into it. I didn't find it funny. And my still younger than me, but the elder of the two from that marriage of my stepmom, Jeff, said, I never really watched it for the humor. I watched it for the stories about the people. And I was like, all right, that's an interesting take. And maybe that's more prevalent than I would imagine, but yeah, I think a lot of it had to do, and even in the era where it was on television and fairly popular, I think it was something that critics decided they liked because it was different from other things on TV. In the way that critics sometimes like things that aren't great but just different because they have to watch so much stuff.
Right.
And I think it became you didn't want to admit that you didn't get it. So you're like, oh yeah, I love The Office.
It's so good. And that's why I might have factored into people that whole phase where people are using it as their, Office is my personality now.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, this weapon is really good. Holy shit. I got the ion laser and it is doing work. Oh god, I want to talk about Goodfellas more because I remember there's that classic scene where he's laughing at Tommy's jokes, and he's just got this fucking inhuman goblin face going on.
Well, they all laughed fucking so weirdly. Henry, Tommy, Joey, Jimmy, rather, that's Bobby De Niro's character. They all had these fucking ridiculous over-the-top laughs.
Oh, is that Tony Bardell? Oh god, that's Tony Bardell. Tony Bardello.
What exactly is so funny about me?
It really is a great example of them just they hook you in, and it's sort of like they hooked what's his face in, Henry.
Yeah.
And you don't know that it's oh god until till later.
I mean, there's a reason that movie is in the Library of Congress. It's a very good movie. I like Scorsese as director. I think his movies are too long, for sure.
Mm.
Gangs of New York was a movie we watched in AP US History after we took the AP exam.
Mm-hmm.
And it took like a solid 2 weeks of classes to get through Gangs of New York.
Oh yeah,
because we had 40-minute periods.
Right. You're just like it's so hard to get a flow going in a movie, and
yeah. And especially Gangs of New York. I think that movie's like 2 hours and 45 minutes.
That feels like a watch it at home sort of, but
it's.
I guess
I think it's on
are those
Netflix.
more doable now that like pretty much everyone has fucking media devices? Can they finally make that a? Can they wait? Can they actually? They have the rental like laptops. Can they give the kids the fucking be like watches it on your laptop?
I mean,
No
yeah, maybe.
now.
Like I could see that. Like you can issue like a. I don't know how like. I never got into IT, so I don't know if you could do like a fucking like server side, rip the DVD to your fucking school's network and be like, watch this at home. But we had to get permission slips because it was a rated R movie.
Yep.
Even though I was like 17 at the time, I'm like, I'm 17, I don't need a permission slip. And like, you need a permission slip. I'm like, I can go to the theater and see a rated R movie.
There's no liability here, kiddos.
They're like, we still need your parents' permission. I'm like, fucking what?
Your parents need my permission.
It's like I went to the movie to see I went to the theater to see not Terminator Genesis that come out, but I had I had seen some rated R movie because that was what I did when I turned 17. My sister got me she got me Blu-rays of Superbad and The Hangover. That was my birthday present from her. Yeah,
Superbad was like basically like the ultimate fucking you'll watch it when you're older movie.
Yeah, because my parents were pretty. Like they were like weirdly strict and not strict. Like I could watch PG-13 movies as far back as I can remember. Like Men in Black was my favorite movie when I was like 4 years old. And that movie's PG-13. But I was like strictly not allowed to play rated M video games or watch rated R movies until I was 17. I circumvented that because I bought Mass Effects 1 and 2 behind my parents' back. Behind GameStop's back. They never checked my age at one point. I was 15 when I bought those two games.
I see.
But at least Mass Effect 1, like, that's a very weak sauce M rating. I think it's just because there is a sex scene you can trigger. But even that sex scene's, like, pretty fucking PG.
Yeah. Side note, the Mayhem changed.
Yes, we are.
So, pistol SMG shotgun, up assault rifle, snipers. Still resistant to incendiary. Enemies are. Greater AOE on explosions for enemies, and they have a 5% chance to reflect projectiles back at us.
Well, I hate that. Hate that a lot.
Yep.
Well, hopefully we can when we fast travel to the map, we'll get new mayhems.
Let's see. Pistols, so assault rifles and snipies.
Well, let's see if we roll mayhems when we travel.
Okay, yeah.
Well, that was interesting. I slid backwards.
That's that sweet slide. It's got to be like that slide cancel.
Yeah.
That half A press. No, you either press it or you don't. No, you got to store a half A press if you want to do it.
Analogs, yeah. Fucking.
Okay, simple. They're just more damage, more fire rate, more accurate, and they take less incendiary. What the fuck? But that's fine. No weapon buffs, debuffs. We're good.
That's better than it was.
Because shock works again.
Yes.
Freddy's here too. Don't forget about me. Freddy.
Hey, sugar.
This is the montage sequence that you wanted so bad.
Oh wait, shit. There we go. Okay.
We're gonna make it work. Let's talk tower.
The thing about Crown is that it's like it doesn't have a lot of bite, so even though there's only like a splash of ginger ale in here, it's really not that terrible to drink.
Why don't you take us through it, Timothy?
All right. Step 1. Get a crew. Crew's here. Great. Step 1 complete. Go crew. Applause? No applause. Moving on. Step 2. Get into that tower. We gotta take down those death turrets first, and to do that, we need to get into the casino core. That means we need a blueprint.
That is basically how every main Storylands or Borderlands story mission goes. Whether you start with the premise and you got to work back through all the bullshit you got to do to get there.
Yeah.
You're lucky. I owed him big time for protecting my nephew after Pretty Boy put a price on his head. Poor kid was up to his gills in brunch debt.
Brunch debt. It's the worst kind of debt.
Anyway, come on in.
Them
fuck is
eggs
this
and
thing?
hookers.
All right, that's fun.
I'm willing to make a deal here.
But no.
A deal with Pretty Boy? You just got Trixie nicked. Them and a feed sorry ass to my pet ratchets. It's time to drop.
Oh, well.
Well, we'll get there.
I can probably...
No, you won't.
Nope, I
I'll
won't.
get you. Now you got to get me. You owe me.
I do.
Oh, Trixie Nick. Die to my incendiary damage.
Work all day on my jackhammer.
Step 3, bypass security. Now, once you still power to the turrets, the tower's automatic security system's gonna kick in. Big door comes right down where we need to be. If the turret's
Boom.
on the tip of the asshole, this thing is
I clapped and my cat freaked... Oh,
I don't think my asshole has a tip.
gonna make this up.
Callie freaked the fuck out.
Of course we will, Timothy. The security door is made of solid titanium, but I can burn.
Tritanium.
To do that, I require
Yep.
a very rare substance.
Same stuff they made the Enterprise out of.
The Vault Hunter will procure
Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS
USS
Enterprise.
Enterprise going to go fight ninjas with his laser pistols. Yeah. I remember I saw a poster and he was walking with a Vulcan with a sword. What the
wow.
fuck?
A legendary just shadow that fucking trash can.
Drops boosters that restore 60% shields, a grenade, and heavy ammo.
That's you if you want it, babe.
Okay, I'm gonna drop some bullshit. I gotta find what bullshit I want to drop.
You are the prices of Borg. I remember I showed that video, the Jean-Luc, the Picard musical video,
Mm-hmm.
to my friend who didn't really watch a lot of Star Trek, and he just did not appreciate it. And I was like, oh,
I'm so sorry.
I misread the situation. I thought you'd like.
I might. Oh god, this might be. Well, what's my current riposte impaler?
You're not rocking the Vacuvian backham?
Nah. Wait, what am I doing? Use this.
I still maintain they should have gotten Danny DeVito to voice Typhon DeLeon.
To fondle Leon. Fondle my yondle.
Just go ahead and fondle my yondle. I won't report you to police. I'm into that.
Okay,
I
that's
think
not
Rad feels like it's objectively the best element in the game.
It just does that. Just does what you want.
Because it does good. It's good against health. It's good against shields. I think the thing is, it's not weak against any defense type.
Right.
So it does a good job of getting rid of armor. It does a good job of getting rid of shields. It does a good job against health.
Where's that fucking nukem? Yeah.
That compound's gonna be protected by a force field, but Freddy's got this. Hit the switches in the precise order, and you're in.
You son of a bitch. I remember how to do this. It's the far switch, the middle.
It says 1.
Yeah, you have to. It's.
Is it this one?
It's Hold on, I'm getting fucked over here. Jeez. I can get it.
Okay.
It is, I think it's this switch.
Soup's wrong.
Oh, no.
Next one.
Alright, so it's your switch, the switch in the middle, and then this switch. The switch I'm closest to. Getting to the switch in the middle is a little bit of a pain in the ass. But we'll deal with these loaders first.
Yep.
Alright, so... Oh, you hit your switch?
Yeah, I hit my switch.
Oh, okay, so that's why it fucked up when I hit that switch. Alright, so, there we go.
Here come boys.
Yeah. And flip the last switch.
Once you've overloaded the force field, you should be able to shoot that sucker out.
Fun. Let's try the creamer.
I got it.
This is a problem. We need to get into the core to shut off the power to the storage so Ember can burn it.
I regret that instantly.
Oh.
You didn't catch it, but I went like this to the entire
I
stream.
can't see you. I don't have camera.
Oh, do you not?
Well, I have restream up on one
right,
window.
Right,
and my...
you minimized. I got it, right. You don't quadrant it?
No.
Well, that's your mistake.
I guess so.
Who the hell are you? This is our turf. Yeah, we're the best looking bandits on this whole damn station.
They come out of this, so,
Back off or else you'll
Peter, like,
handsome brother.
at your 3, they're gonna come out, or your 9, rather.
Is that what we agreed on? I thought so. Whatever. We'll sort it out after we kill this asshole.
Quit sniffing. It's the town red. Don't worry about damaging the suit. I designed it to be resistant
Got it.
to all bodily fluids.
Okay.
That lucky 7 got a good roll on that.
I don't like this big boom right now. Might be good for another time.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
You son of a bitch.
Some bitch, pile monkey nuts.
It would be my pleasure.
Uh-huh.
Your word that Trashlantis will retain its autonomy under your new management.
It's glitching. You can't hear Moxie.
That sucks.
Shit. It's actually important for plot details.
I
Plot
can
in more
hear
ways
her.
than one. Oh. Well, yeah, but that's my perspective of the stream house.
I need some help fixing up the place. House head of reconstruction and maintenance sound.
Those loaders humming along for you, miss. Believe in Freddy.
Thanks,
And you tell
Borderlands
me what you
3.
want. If that's all you want, I can arrange a ship to take you as far away as you.
Yeah, good. That's all I want.
All right, then. What the hell are we waiting for? Let's take the jackpot.
Flawless Moxie impression.
Thank you. What is this, Melter Masher? What the fuck is this?
Shit, my DPI clutch.
What's this silly thing?
It's a silly thing.
All right, sugar. Let's get you into the
Oh, there we go.
shut down those turrets. Based on the blueprints, it looks like you need to head towards the subway.
On second thought, let's not go to Camelot. It's a silly place.
Oh.
It'll be tough to break through, but I'm comfortable putting that job in your hands.
The crew has been set. The plan in motion. Soon the casino will burn.
Burn.
Burn!
This place would be great if it weren't for all the...
Ooh. That's the sexiest part, is the back of her eyeballs.
Let me see that. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm into. Oh, I can make
Give me
this
the-
joke because face cam. Oh, wait, no.
Ah.
It doesn't show it. Damn it.
This casino could use
I want those eye holes. Camille, I'm the eye hole man.
I'm the eye hole man. I'm Justin Roiland. All my voices kind of sound the same.
Minimal effort is all. It's kind of my charm, but it's weird.
I mean, it's what I do to seem charming, but it kind of represents maybe I'm hiding a lack of talent.
All right, I'm looking up what the Robo Melter does.
Don't you know? Isn't that the fucking
It doesn't say in the description. Like, I'm guessing it does extra damage against.
Wait, isn't the one that turns robots? Isn't that the Robo Melter?
No, that's the grenade.
Is that not the Robo Melter?
No, I got a pistol.
Ah, I see.
The grenade is the acid burn.
Entiendo. Todo está bien.
It doesn't say that it has anything special. It's just always corrosive, fires 5 projectiles per shot. Okay.
Interesante.
Where'd this man go? I'm on my way.
So I'm at a point now where I can watch Spanish language things as long as they have subtitles and understand pretty much all of it. Because I can read Spanish a lot better than I can understand it spoken
Okay,
to me.
you specify Spanish subtitles.
Yes. Yeah. So as long as it's subs. Like, obviously in English, yes, I can read English. But I can also read Spanish a lot better than I can understand it spoken to me.
Right.
Except, like I said when we were reviewing NXT on the show this week, Angel Garza spoke very slowly when he spoke in Spanish, so I could understand what he was saying. He also he had a very neutral Spanish accent.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I'm sure that's a non-zero part of his gig, was like, you can speak Spanish, but everyone can understand you.
Yeah, but like, yeah. So like sometimes,
like I said, non-zero, not
Yeah.
a fucking defining factor, but
sometimes they like roll syllables off, where you're like, wait a minute, that's not quite right.
hit him with the hold up. Hold up.
I mean, like, I'm sure in English we have so much slang that's just incorporated into our vernacular. I'm sure we don't even realize we're saying things incorrectly.
Yeah.
But like someone who's English as a second language, I'm sure is like fucking perplexed all the time by the shit that we say. I'm so glad that English is my first language, because I would not want to have to learn English as a second language. It's just so dumb.
Get you out in the clear here. Figure out, and back to killing you.
I got you.
Yes, you do. Aw, shucky ducky.
Yes, shucky ducky quack quack. Gotta love Booker T getting shucky ducky quack quack over.
This really is a miracle of modern wrestling. All right,
modern
this
science,
pistol is still not as good as the duck.
Quack quack.
Shucky ducky.
Quack quack. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Clearly you have impeccable taste, so why not check out another video if you liked what you saw, or binge a playlist if you really liked what you saw. Be sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, follow our social media, check out saturnstuds.com, and most importantly, party like it's 1995.